Definitely a horde. I guess so. We're gonna end our night on a horde. Okay, boys, get over here. Let's go ahead and bring it. Why are you not dying? All right, yeah, let's get our old gun in here. Holy cow! Hello everyone, this is Fallen Dice and welcome to episode 50 of Rebirth playthrough of 7 Days to Die, the Purge. And this place has a lot of stuff. I came into this room back to 0 electrical parts and I'm already back up to 227. I have gotten so much out of this building. The POI builder chose to use a lot of different assets in order to kind of make walls, which reminds me a lot of like how Minecraft does it when they brought a lot of like the different workstations. If they had a cool texture on the bottom, people would turn it either into a floor or ceiling or whatnot. And it looks like that's what happened here. But even like I said, even the floors are also electrical parts. So there's so much. So I'm gonna finish doing this. It's going to take me a little bit to get through here. I still have the 2 ceilings and the 2 floors to do in this place. Crazy. And then I'll head back to the base. There's still some syllables in the base. I want to get everything together. I want to see if I can make a pumpkin bread. And then we'll do a really big store run. Okay. This is... Oh, why did they fall through? Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, this is crazy. So I think I'm going to grab this bathroom, but we're gonna go head out. Like, oh, purple pistol. There's so much of this. Like I think I'm at what now? We're back up to 5, but I was at like I was almost like 500 something. Like it's just, and there's still this floor and this floor and this ceiling. If I get to a point where I need it, then I will come back and I will look into that. But for right now, no. It's just too much. Oh, another bear.
My senses have picked up something.
Cool. Alright, so let's get home. I need to make my sword. I need to make my sword. I need to make my sword. Like I keep telling myself I'm going to do it, and then I keep forgetting to do it. So we're going to go home, drop off all of our goods, pick up whatever else is left of our sellables, and put it in the right vehicle this time. We'll go make the sail, and then I'd like to go up and do a little bit more work on the horde base if possible. Okay, we are loaded up. I've got a pumpkin bread on me. I got the cigar on me. So I can put you up there. Let's swap that out again real quick. Alright, let's pop our bread. Let's lock the 2 of you.
Staring and you'll be staring down a gun barrel. Hoping the dead stay dead. One customer at a
Making sure. I don't think I have. Yeah, please come back when you kill 150. Okay, we have sold all of our goods, which means I can come back here. Swap you guys out. Okay. Add this with my other money in there. I think we are over or close to being at over 100,000. I think we need about 131 or 132 or somewhere in there. I haven't tried it with the pumpkin pie yet, so we'll see what the actual full price is. But either way, we are sitting good. That's right. I need to do that too. Was I cooking anything else? I was making gunpowder, because that seemed to be the only thing we were missing to be able to make these. So I could make 550 regular, 550, so it's just the bullet tips. So I'm trying to convert more and more of my regular ammo into AP ammo. So that's pretty much all we're running right now. Okay. I would love to do this right now, but it would take me so long to do this entire thing, and I'm trying not to go too crazy on this first episode. How much for another mortar and pestle? Because he's still cranking out gunpowder for a while, but we're gonna have plenty of gunpowder. Again, what we need right now is lead. Lead is the thing that is killing us the most. And these things are going crazy. I haven't even gotten to it. You know what? Let's do that. Let's get our brass cooking now. I think I needed this to be able to make more cement. Yeah. I wanted this because I needed to see if I could make any extra seeds for the super corn. Yes. Can make 3 seeds, and for the hop, 5. Cool. I'm trying to get those caught up to more because I there's so many things that I need super corn for, and if I keep using it as a recipe, I'm not going to be able to level it up. All right, let's head back up to the old horde base. See if we can get a little bit more work done on there before we... Oh yeah, we can take the road now. A little more work up there before we head off and do another purge for the night. And right now we're at 18.3. So again, can only do a couple at a time. I'm really, really limited if I'm, to be able to stick with the 25% rule. There we go. Cool. All right, let's head back over here, grab our blocks. Okay, those are cooking, those you already had, and how much more has come out? Beautiful. Keep it running. Nice. Said I like having it cooking here, not having to worry about it, and not having to do the upgrading of the blocks either. Oh shoot, I forgot that we were going to do this at the end of last episode. All right. Nope, I wanted you. I'm actually going to do the full thing. So I did find a way to get it on both sides. Okay, that goes there. You copy there. You go there. You go there. Okay. For these ones here, I think I might go a different route. Let's go back with those itty bitty pillars. Just do it on the corner. That works for me. Where's the corner? Okay, it was right where I wanted it. There you go. You can barely even tell it's there, but it's still provided that same structural integrity. And now if I do this, now it's there. Cool. It's itty bitty, it's teeny tiny. I don't even know if they would be able to hit it, but it's going to still provide me with the structural integrity I want while still giving them a path up. Perfect. All right. Oh, I don't have the ability. I'm crawling. Okay, I'm wondering why I'm moving so slow. Okay. Gotta think that I want... Yeah, we're going to just take that. So we'll follow it all the way over there. Just gives it a nice look. All right, so what do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically, I need, 16 total electric fences. Okay, get rid of you. All right, go simple. Never fails to amaze me how that thing always seems to be on a weird angle that I would never use a ladder in, but it keeps doing that. Okay, so now if we want to put in a cap on this, yeah, this is going to be another room up here. This is where we're, I think, going to be running most of our power from. Wait, you're supposed to be there. Yeah, you're supposed to be that. So it's going to be kind of like before, but I want the power to be coming from this building because this is the important one. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, now we can just stick this in here. And I think this also, I'm going to need this for the the other traps, which I need to kind of figure out where and how I'm going to place them. So I could go with that here. So let's say if I put, it goes straight back to that again. All right. Let's say we put it there with a block underneath it to sit on. Yeah, let's run full blocks over here. And I think we probably want to do it 2. That way you can actually be able to see. And then what do? We go back to this again. Except for I also need, so this is part of what this is for. I need to be able to access the blade traps. All right, so now we got to figure out, okay, what is the height, the max height of this thing? I think I may have to take some of these down to be able to do, so let's do these. And what I want to do, yes, I want to do this. So I'll redo what I'm doing over there, but I definitely want this to feel enclosed. All right, I'm going to have to do that over here as well. Just flip it around a little bit. Gave me the side I want over here. Okay. So is it that block? So I need to get down there so I can reach that. Perfect. And are we on the same? We are. Okay, and then we'll just copy total. Except for there. Maybe I'll put the, I'm going to put them down here. So yeah, we'll let's fully fill this up. I think that is how I want to do that. Okay, so that's like this. Now I just got to figure out, I got to get the inside corner. That's what I want right here. Can I reach it? There we go. So I gotta break some blocks. It's all right. I'll redo them. There we go. That was that whole block that was in the way. There we go. And now, hopefully, and there we go. So I can continue taking these around. There we go. All right. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Let me get back up top. I still think I want to do darts. So I should probably leave a spot here in the middle for darts. All right, which one are you? That one. So I'll put you here, put you here. You're going to be a dart trap. Shooting down. Okay. Well, let's, you know what? Let's see what happens.
Enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Okay, I got just a block that's kind of in the way. Again, we're not using... Okay, wow. I figured I was just gonna hit him with the sword, but holy cow, that was a lot of hit points. Right now, I literally have wow. That is an unupgraded building block. That's all I have between them and me. And that by itself is working. All right, get back over here, guys.
Full control.
Okay. Now I can shoot at him without the dogs getting in the way. But, I mean, being able to do this right now without even having any of the traps hooked up, I would say, yeah. This is definitely... They didn't even damage it? What are you doing? Okay. Well, that's awesome. And you're what, trapped? And you are bleeding something fierce, it looks like. Okay. There we go. Reload speed, tier 5. We're getting some good stuff now. And I think that goes in the weapon? It does. I don't care about a chance to tap you in the leg. I do care about being able to reload real fast. Wow, look how fast that went. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. All right. Back into this. All right, now what do I want it to do here now? Do we go another in, or do we... No. All right, so let's get out the old wood blocks. Okay. So if I want the blade to hit the head here, that means it's got to be mounted up here. Let's see. But it doesn't have to be a full block. Okay. And they didn't do that damage. I did this damage when I was trying to... Okay, so that block and that block need to go. But we will replace them. Okay. So if I were to do this... What about pole we were just using? Do I want it on the corner? Because it needs to mount on this. So I could do that. I could put it out like this for them to mount on. If I put it here, it should cut down over there. So what I'm planning on doing, though, is offsetting. Okay, so we can... Let's get over to here. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. How many am I going to be able to fit? So I know one thing I won't be able to do is right there at the, right here, because that's where we're going to have our dart trap pointing down. And these take up 3 blocks. So let's do this. Okay, so say that's the first one. How many can I get? So that one goes there. And then if I flip it, okay, the other one goes here. So I could get 2 of them going down. I'm going to have turrets right there, right there. I should probably put them right there and right there as well. I don't ever use those windows or anything. I'm always straight on. So I could put 4 turrets coming in like this. This would give me my 2. The other thing I'm trying to figure out right now, that's kind of why I'm working this, is I need to be able to repair. So let's see. If we put those upside down like this, then, and I was able to walk up there, I would be able to access them like this. Again, I'm trying to add some newer things into this design. I don't want to do the same thing all over again. So let's put you here, but we want to copy it. Okay. What I want to do is I would like to make it so that I can repair but I'm not directly in the eye line of the zombies as I'm doing it. What I'm going to need to do is I need to start making these traps so I can actually start at least placing them. You're going to... I'm going to have to come back because we're almost running out of time here to work on stuff. But if it's placed on that block there, it's going to be down this block, and it's also going to take up this center block all the way through. But just the center block, right? Because they're both inside. It's just... Okay, so how do I shield myself? So I only need to go to here. Oh, we got some zombie friends.
Master, we are not alone.
Must be wandering. Okay, we'll tweak with that some more. It'll be also easier once we get our actual traps up there. So that'll be a tomorrow thing, though. Let's take care of this horde. Anybody behind me? Yep. It is coming from the mountaintop. Get lots of goodie bags, though. Yep, that's the only problem with fighting from where I am, instead of going, you know. But we're close. We're gonna be able to do this soon. Because I can, once I get the there you go, you guys came up the ramp, I like it. Once we, guys, I'm trying to say something. Once I get the hatch in there and I can close it, I can fight it even without all the traps, because it'll still keep them kind of. And you saw just how I was able to even do it without even using a hatch. Okay. And that is, we're almost up to tier 8 with these. We are at tier 8. So that means I can make a blue, is that the same gun? Hold on. Maybe it's time to make a new gun too. Butcher, assault rifles. I can make the highest tier AK-74, which is what I have. Okay, I was already at the highest one. Okay, I can just make a better quality. All right, cool. All right, progress again. And they were beating on this, so I may... Were they going there to try to get up? Interesting. All right, I'll have to think about that. But for now, yeah, see how that's a tight turn. All right, but so far, it gives me high hopes. We are getting there on the base, but I definitely need to make some traps. And again, I wish I had enough kills so I could find out if that trader sells weapons. What do you sell for weapons? Do you sell weapons at all? Can I buy...
Just moving targets with my gear.
You know what? I'm going to buy at least the ammo that I want. He doesn't. Darn it.
I hope you
Master,
put this
we
to
are not
good
alone.
use.
Maybe he'll be the one that sells it.
Or
I want to
some
be
of
able
those
to...
river freak shows.
I would like to be able to buy some SMGs so I could actually just make a few more of the SMGs. Right now I can make one. Everybody's coming to meet me. All right, let's take everything that's out of the truck. Everything that's in the pets. Let's just... I'm going to dump it off here. Well, let's see. Let's see what gets put away first. Everything else I'm just going to stick in there. Okay. What are we going to raid? Keep going for and I'm having fun though. I'm enjoying going on these bigger POIs, so oops. And I can't tell if some of these residentials, like if the one down there is a bigger one or not. I haven't gone down, but I don't want to waste. It always seems to me it's like I'm getting later and later in the day because I'm just doing so much building. Okay, so we're coming by where we were yesterday. Alright, what do we have here? Actually, we got the air blimp, or the blimp. Okay, we could do that. I'm not going to make the same mistakes on that one I did the last time. I know what this one is. We may end up doing it. Not today, but we may end up doing it. So I know now that I've got a couple bigger POIs over here. Okay, so let's stop here. What are you? Tier 3. Believe this is tier 4.
Incoming enemies. Prepare
Yeah.
for conflict.
And I went to the wrong pot to get inside. Alright. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of this POI at night, just because I'm starting kind of late. I'm going to do kind of what I did the last time I did this one, and that is I'm just going to try to clear out the ground floor completely. I'm not pushing the button. I want to see if there's anything I can loot if I don't push the button. I just felt like I lost something last time. And I think the last time when we did this one too, we also ended up having a horde. Remember that. Okay, can I open this up? I can. Get you. Like I said, I am not pushing the button this time. I don't know if it'll blow up regardless of whether I push the button or not, but we're gonna find out. I know that the air blimp itself is it's crazy. I remember that. So luckily we are much better prepared this time than we were the last time. Honestly, I don't think there is anything to loot. I'm still not gonna push the button. Woo! I'm getting some decent stuff now. Okay. And I remember this blew up too. Is there anything in these? Okay. Oh, is that what it is? So they're setting a whole bunch of these on fire. Do we have anything in here?
Master, we are not alone.
Yeah. It says boom. What boomed? Oh, there it goes. So it's set to interesting. I think again something in my level or what I've done delays things, so it's probably supposed to go as soon as you crawl in there. Alright, well that's clever. Yeah, because that was a false. And then technically they can come through here. Okay. Don't know what that was that I just got looted. I'll look in a sec once everything here is dead. Okay, nothing major. Oh, you know what I forgot to sell when we went and did the selling? I didn't take all my electrical parts with me that I was collecting. So I have even more. I'm gonna have to look at that too when we're done here. Alright, so then I guess it'll be about time to go up. Right as we hit nighttime. That sounds about right. Okay. Let's make sure all my guns are ready to go. Don't use the shotgun much anymore. I don't remember that being glass before. Wait, what? I think what they're trying to get you to do is to jump on here to open the door. I'm just going to break the door down. Can I put anything on here? Okay, I can do that. But I can't. Alright. If I speed across, crouch down, let's start to see if we can
Incoming enemies.
pick them off.
Prepare for conflict.
I know I'm about to get bum rushed by a lot of them. I'm just trying to see how much I can damage them before they get to me. Especially the ones that are already right here. Yeah, like her. Okay. Oh, Big Mama Rebirth. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember this being all glass. It must have been like an update to the POI. Maybe? No. Maybe there's two versions of the POI? Because this is the same world that I had it in before. Not sure. Okay. I need to just break these as we go, because they are a detriment to me running quickly and getting out of here. Alright. Only have a couple, so we can bring out the old sword. Actually, I'm trying to... No, I did level. I've got this leveled up to 8. Ooh, I'm almost maxed out. I am going to continue with the sword because I am almost at level 10 with the swords. And that's a big chunk of extra damage on top of what's already kind of silly.
My senses have picked up something.
Alright, yep. Man, this is going way better than it did the first time we did this. Okay, yeah, It's alright. I'm just looting here. Don't mind me. Ooh, another purple toilet pistol, which I still don't use. Okay. Let's see. I know there's up, but what's down first? Can I open you? I can. Alright. Doggies waiting to come after me. It's okay. Was that all the doggies? Inquire with pilot for access. Okay, so I need to go up now before I can go into there. I like the way that this is designed. It's still kind of scary with things that can maybe explode or boom or whatnot, because they could definitely... I'm sure there's not a lot of blocks that are holding this thing up. There's probably just a couple very specific ones that are responsible for holding this whole thing up. How many of these electricity resistant zombies do I have, I wonder? I guess I just gotta check my inventory. But there's not, it's not like, Minecraft where you can kind of go and look and see what your stats are. I don't think that you can really do that with 7 days.
Master, we are not alone.
Okay, you're locked. So was there a button somewhere to unlock you? I think last time I just broke it down. Alright, we'll do that again. So we got this area here that has the button to open the treasure. Now I can shoot the guys from here. We're showing off the last of our zombies. So we do have something on up top. Yep, I knew it was going to be a pigeon. All right. Grab our ammunitions box. That opens the door down there.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Let's see if I can go out here and at least get that pigeon. There we go. 2 of them, it looks like. There's 1. There's 2. Oh, there is a 3rd. And we're done. But we still got to go collect our loot. All right, so we'll loot this, and then we'll be able to call this an episode. And then on our next one, I'm excited, but we should have our traps built and prepped and ready to go, or cooking and soon to be ready to go. And then when we go back up to the mountaintop, we can place our traps. Soon as we get that horde ready, I mean, we can, for the most part, move in. We just need to... That's the next question. Am I okay with a... not half-assed, but a suboptimal initial house that we then, move out of it into another? Because I got the large space, so maybe I make a little mini house up there that we can kind of work out of, while we continue to expand the big one, and then once that's done, then we fully move in. That might not be a bad idea.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Uh-oh, looks like we have a horde? Or did these guys follow me from one of those buildings I was at? No, this is definitely a horde. Definitely a horde. I guess, so we're gonna end our night on a horde. Okay, boys, get over here. Let's go ahead and bring it. Why are you not dying? All right, yeah, let's get our old gun in here. Holy cow!
Have any bandages?
Oh, I didn't give you any of your stuff to heal me. Forgot all about that. Good grief. Okay, Biscuit's dead. Alright, hold on. I need... You guys are a little bit extra. Alright, I need to take both of these. And once again, I've got zombies coming at me while I'm trying to heal. Jeez, please. Good grief. Okay, is that everybody? All right,
How
yes,
may I
you're right.
assist you?
I forgot to give you stuff
Let
for
me help
helping
you
me.
with that injury.
All right, there we go. Wow, I was not expecting that. That is a heck of a homecoming. I was mentioned in the comments that I should check and see what which of the two biscuits was stronger. They were identical, so it literally was the same dog. Somehow they split in two and became one. And I tried to lay him down again to check. I can't put the second dog down. I have to pick the one up and put it down. So just somehow or some way it duped him at the time. So now it doesn't do me any good. But that's interesting. All right, that was crazy. But 2:42. It's almost ready to start the next episode. All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a little bit crazy and hectic, but again, we're making huge progress on the base. We're getting close to being able to fight a horde up there and then set up some kind of initial living area while we wait to put together our actual full-size house. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please go ahead and leave me a like. If you have not already subscribed, I would very much appreciate that as well. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.